Hello. So, for my other vlog in January, I got this idea based on something that I saw on Pucks and Paperback's channel. He was comparing Disney Channel original movies and giving book recommendations based on that. So instead of doing one of those, if you liked this book, read this book, I've decided to do a take on if you liked this Disney Channel original movie, read this book, based on the recommendations that Alex gave on his channel. I didn't pick all of them, I only picked the ones that I do genuinely love and enjoy. The first one that I picked up a book for, based on his recommendation, was Halloween Town. And he recommended Ghost Squad by Clarabelle A. Ortega. I'm not wearing my reading glasses, so I'm not going to say what these are about in this clip because I'm not wearing the right glasses to read it. But yeah, this one was recommended based on Halloween Town. And then the Lizzie McGuire movie, which is one of my favourites, Love and Gelato by Jenna Evans Welsh was the one that was recommended. And then for Hannah Montana, one of the ones that was there were two recommendations for this one, and I picked Off the Record by Cameron Garrett. I didn't know what this one was about. I don't really know. Like I said, I can't really get into it because I don't have the right glasses on me. And then for Lemonade Mouth, which is one of my favorites, there were again two recommendations. I took the recommendation that was The Beauty That Remains by Ashley Woodfolk. And then there's one more, which was Get a Clue, which is one of my favorite Disney Channel movies. And aside from The Parent Trap, it was probably one of the first things I saw Lindsay Lohan in. And for one of the recommendations I'd already read, so I took the other one, which is A Stranger in the House by Sherry Lapina, which I'm doing via audiobook that I got from Libby. But yeah, I've decided that I thought I would give it a go and see if they do compare to the enjoyment that I get out of those. And I will check back in with you when I have an update for this video. Bye! And I have finished the one that Parks and Paperback recommended for Halloween Town, which is Ghost Squad by Clarabelle A. Ortega. I will admit that this did give Halloween Town vibes. Like, you've got the magical grandma, you've got all of the... you've got the evil trying to take over. You've got the magical grandma, and you have like this... and you do have like this town, although this one wasn't really specific. Yeah, there was a lot of similarities that I see, and I get why Alex did recommend this. Again, I'm not a proper like review channel. I'm a just here for the vibes channel. But yeah, I did enjoy this one. I'm giving it a 3 because while it was fun, it wasn't actually that different to other ones that I'd read. Like other middle grades that I've read that are similar vibes. It also gave me similar vibes to Cemetery Boys, but that was my own thoughts. The next one I'm gonna pick up is probably Love and Gelato by Jenna Evans Welsh, because it'll be a quick read and it'll be like a good balance with all the other like thrillers and horrors that I have this month. All right, bye. So it is the same day when I was sitting here last time. It's just a lot later and it's just officially nighttime now. But I finished Love and Gelato by Jenna Evans Welsh. I pretty much started and finished this today. But yeah, I thought this was cute. I'm giving it a 3. I feel like if I read this like 15 years ago when I was 15, I would have been in love with this book. But yeah, I think it's sitting at a 3. Because while I liked the story, I feel like I'm just a bit too old for these kind of stories anymore. Oh, but yeah, this one was connected to the Lizzie McGuire movie, which I did watch when I was 15 and 16. Yeah, because this girl goes to Italy. Do you mind? Yeah. Anyway, yeah, this... Sorry, I lost my train of thought because I was yelling at the thunder. Basically, her mother passes away and then she goes to Italy to live with this man who she's told is her father. And yeah, I thought it was cute. It's getting 3 stars. And I have 2 more books to read for this video. So I will see you guys when I'm on to the next one. Bye! And I finished my next book for this video, which was A Stranger in the House for Get a Clue. I actually thought this one was quite well done. I think I'm giving it a 4 because the ending went a route that I wasn't expecting. But yeah, I do see the comparisons between Get a Clue and this book as like an old life, a bunch of stuff going on. But yeah, I did really enjoy that. I did really enjoy this actually, and like I said, I do see the comparisons. So I have 2 more books to read for this video, and I will check back in once I've done just that. Bye! Hello! So I have finished another book for this video, Off the Record by Cameron Garrett. I actually really enjoyed this one. I did end up giving it 5 stars. I relate to the character so much. She suffers from anxiety and has issues with like her weight and comparing herself to people around her who are skinny. But yeah, I did really enjoy the main character because I related to her a lot. And I love the way that the story went, and the fact that despite the fact that this story could end badly, she still went to the effort to publish it because she wanted to get the voice out there for people who may not have had one. But yeah, I did really enjoy this, and like I said, I'm giving it 5 stars. There is 1 more book left to read for this video, and I will check back in with you once I have done so. Bye! Okay, sadly this clip won't take long, because for the last book for this video is a DNF. I don't like the writing style. Like, I get why they've done it this way, but yeah, I just don't like it. So, sadly, it's a DNF, but I'm going to call this video done. It was mostly a success, except for... I can't remember what rating I gave the others, but yeah. I think this one was the only, like, actual fail of the video. And I'll catch you guys with whatever I do next. Bye!